entertainer, author, a former Miss Korea, a wonderful mother to her sons, and an amazing friend and godmother to me. It's Miss Kang-jun Kang.
Hi!
Hello!
So great to see you here. And I got a chance to meet Hyerim on a reality program we did together a few years ago called Godfather.
Godfather,
right?
yes.
And I was a godmother, and Hyerim was my daughter, one of my daughters.
I think fans of the show might want to know if you still think of me that way.
Oh my gosh. It goes beyond the show because we began knowing each other even before the show, right?
Yes.
And I was so moved and touched by just your humble heart. And then when I got the opportunity to be on reality show with you as your godmother, I really, that's a whole other level because when you're doing it in front of TV, it's, you're in a different role, right? So even if it's reality, you're playing a different role. So you get to see each other again in a different light. And what I loved about it is just the trust that we had and the respect we had for each other while we're doing the program because it made it so much more easy and more enjoyable. Even if, producers and writers wanted to add some unnatural pieces to it, we still kind of can wink with each other and know that we have each other's backs. So I think that was another really strengthening kind of experience.
Absolutely.
For us.
Yeah. And I was so happy when I got offered to be your daughter.
Oh, yeah.
I got the call. My manager told me, I was like, oh, of course, right away.
I was so thrilled that you could do it, really, because timing allowed you as well.
And I was pregnant at the time.
It was such a significant time in your life. And so when I got to play that role as godmother, I really felt like I needed to take you under my wing. And I got married at 23.
Wow.
So I don't recommend people getting married too early. A little bit shocking for me, but I think, having raised two sons, I realized, and my husband would be a third, that, it's all about sacrifice. And, it's not about me, but it's about me being a mom for my son, me being a wife to my husband, and really just, I'm kind of like the third person. I know it sounds, why do you want to do that? You want to live life for you. But actually, when we have a child and when we have a husband, I think that focus, it helps us shift and see a new perspective and live for another. It feels like you're losing out in the beginning because it's so hard. And it can be depressing sometimes. But I just want to say that one day you will feel that reward. And I think now that my sons are adults, I'm beginning to feel that right now, where they come back and say, Mom, remember when I was little and this and that? They remember everything. I also want to give another tip, and that is whatever you're experiencing, whether it's a tough time or a really good time, right? The moments always pass. They don't last. I mean, with really great moments, you wish they can just last forever, right? But even the greatest moments, they pass. But even the worst moments in your life, they pass too. But we forget, we feel like we're frozen and locked in time, and that negative time is going to last forever, but nothing lasts forever.
100%.
Good or bad, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to also remember.
I feel you, So if somebody's going through a hard time, it's okay because time will pass. It will pass and it will heal.
It will pass, always with time.
When I was having my toughest moment, I kept that in mind. Time will pass. Yeah, it's gonna pass, and it really did.
You're right.
So I think that's how I overcame the hard times.
That's right. That's right. It's amazing, but it really helps to remember that.